the starting goal tonight?
Devon is, yes.
Reports in Rochester, obviously, I'm sure were very high. I mean, what was the thought of bringing him up for this one?
Well, just when we sent him down, we wanted him to get him playing. The opportunity with us getting in at 2 a.m. that he could be here rested, versus, everybody else coming in tired.
Any other lineup? Any other changes?
We got maybe some game time decisions.
I remember in the beginning, one of the first things you told us are those 1%ers, and I was thinking, watching the game last night, it wasn't like you played a bad game or anything, but did you lose maybe some of those 1%ers, like missing the net, or like taking an offensive zone penalty, or those types of things?
Well, obviously we took an offensive zone penalty, a tough one at the time. When you look at, we just have to be a little harder in some areas to gain a little bit more traction inside of a game. I thought around the net we did a good job of generating some opportunities so that we got the puck inside. Special teams hurt us for sure. If you're going to take a penalty, you got to be able to kill it. And at the end of the night, they scored 2 power play goals, and the difference in the game was special teams.
Where is your team mentally? I mean, last night, there's 9 minutes to go. It's a tie game, the best team in the East. I mean, you've had a ton of one-goal losses in this streak. Just where are they?
Yeah, you know what? You look at, we lost, one player fell down just before the play, and our sort out wasn't good enough coming into the zone. I thought we were playing smart. We had a couple opportunities. It was a real tight third period. They weren't giving up much. We weren't giving up much. Compared to the second, where it went a little bit back and forth. The mentality is you got to play to win. And we talked to the team again about that we got to be on our toes. That might lead to a couple situations going the other way, but you still have to play to win. Again, quicker plays, first touches. Some of it is the one-on-one battles. I think we looked at last night's game as we possibly needed a physical guy in the lineup. So he's going to be back in tonight again. And I told him when he was going out that he'd be right back in.
You weren't here for any of this, but your team has matched up well against this Leaf team for the past couple of years. Why is it a good matchup for your guys?
Well, good question. I think hard for me to answer because I haven't been here. But I've seen some of the results, and we've talked about it with the coaches. I think that the teams are similar, but at the same time, you can create opportunities. And I think I've looked at some of the previous games. There's been big opportunities to score, and I think taking advantage of that is going to be a big deal.
You're hoping that the back-to-back thing is neutralized by the fact both teams are traveling.
Yeah, really, nobody has an advantage here. Both teams are coming in the same, so it's a game where you can't use that as an excuse.
What's different in the way Toronto defends now? It seems like they're a better team defending.
They pack it in real tight. They're pretty diligent at making sure that they don't give up the rush opportunities. And I think that's what almost what every team tries to scream is don't let them get inside.
What's the way that you go about to help this team stay mentally strong through all of this?
Well, we use a lot of last night's clips that, the good stuff that we did inside the game. Some of the opportunities we created, the breakaways we created, some of the odd-numbered rushes we created. You show that. You look at some of the breakouts where we broke out clean, entered the zone, getting the puck inside where I thought we did a great job, just didn't finish the plays. So, we'll look at 10 or 12 of those opportunities and use that for tonight.
Is this intended to be one game for Devon, or just take a look and see what you get?
Right now, I don't really have that answer, but he's going to play this game and we'll make a decision.
How's Darlene been feeling?
Better, but still not ready to participate.
Left, are you not ready yet?
Not yet. No. Thank you.